Hello friends, welcome back to the DETHRONED YouTube channel. In this video we are counting down the top 5 best attack strategies that you can use at Town Hall 11. We will cover attacks from every genre, including air attacks, ground attacks, easy spam attacks, and surgical attacks that require high precision and planning. I will also show you brief tutorials of each strategy, so without wasting more of your valuable time, let's get started. At number 5, we have the drag bat attack strategy. This TH11 attack strategy can be used either with electro dragons or normal dragons. I've covered the later one before, so we will do electro this time. This is an easy attack strategy, but is so satisfying to execute and is more of a fancy attack strategy. It can be used in clan wars, CWL and trophy pushing. Now let's jump to the tutorial. The first thing we need to look for are the wizard towers and inferno towers. They can roast our bats with a single shot. Drag bat attacks are planned based on the position of these defenses. Then we need to check the position of air defenses. Here they are facing these directions, so we should avoid it and start our attack from either of these sides. In this base we will start from the top side because it gives easy access to the enemy queen, eagle artillery and the clan castle. Before that, we need to clear the sides for the funnel. We will deploy our heroes at 3 o'clock and a baby dragon at 12 to do that work. That will leave us with this narrow path into the base, through which we'll deploy our electro dragons. We will drop our rage spells early on to boost the electros. They will destroy the queen, artillery, CC troops, inferno, and these wizard towers. The stone slammer will be dropped through this path to take down the back end inferno tower. Once that's done, we will deploy the bats from this direction. They will form a wave and wreck the entire backside of the base. We will use freeze spells and an ice golem to deal with the wizard towers. All this might sound a bit complicated, but let me show you how easy the strategy actually is. Alright, let's start by deploying the heroes at 3 and the baby dragon at 12 to establish the funnel. Our heroes will clear this corner and will take down this air defense. Let's drop 2 electros early to clear up the trash buildings. Give them a few seconds and drop the remaining army right behind them to start off the attack. Don't forget to add the Grand Warden behind them too. You should use his ability right before the first eagle artillery strike. This step is really important. You should always use the Grand Warden ability early as it soaks up the initial traps and heavy fire which enables the electros to push to the core with high momentum. The first rage spell has been dropped. The enemy queen is approaching us, she will get knocked out soon. Our stone slammer is moving through the path we determined earlier. There are super minions in the clan castle. They are a big pain, but can't really mess up our attack as this army is too strong. Now all we have to do is wait for our army to destroy this back-end inferno tower. Multi-target infernos can ruin our bat wave if it's not properly taken care of. In our siege machine, we have an extra electro dragon and a balloon. The bats are out now. They've been dropped a bit away from the base. A big group can destroy defenses with just one shot. We used a freeze spell on this wizard tower a bit early. We will use the second freeze right after the first one fades out. There are several defenses around the wizard tower, so using an ice golem gives more value than using several freeze spells to buy the time. It's true that we have leftover freeze spells in this attack, but ice golem really helps in certain base designs. We have more than 1 minute left in the timer and the base is almost wrecked. The Electro Dragon version of the army works only on compact bases, but the original version with regular dragons works on almost every base design. You can check the in-depth tutorial of that strategy from the link in description. But hey, don't click away now. We have 4 more awesome strategies to cover. Press that like button if this video is helping you. At number 4, we have the Zap Witch attack strategy. This is one of the strongest attack strategies that you can use at Town Hall 11. Zap Witch is more of a spam attack strategy, so you don't have to be a super skilled player to pull this off. You can use either a log launcher or a wall wrecker with this attack. So let's get to the tutorial now. Take a good look at this base. First we are going to destroy these 2 multi-target inferno towers using zap spells. 4 zaps and an earthquake spell on each. We will inflict damage on the nearby defenses too. Then we will drop 2 golems on both corners of the base followed by 4 witches each. They will clear out the corners. Then we will drop 3 ice golems in the middle along with the log launcher, heroes, and rest of the witches. This squad will wipe out the core of the base while the left and right flanks clear the remaining parts. That was pretty easy to grasp, right? Now let's do the attack. Okay, let's start by zapping out the Inferno towers. 4 zap spells and an earthquake on each. You should also try to bring damage onto nearby defenses to increase the value from our spells. Okay, the Infernos are out of our way now. It's the time to deploy the golems and witches on the flanks. The ice golems are also being deployed in the middle while the witches clear out the corners. The log launcher is used in a path that gives the maximum value. Once that's done, drop the remaining witches, king, queen and the grand warden. The eagle artillery has been freezed to help our troops push through with high momentum. The enemy queen took down our log launcher. But it has already opened up enough layers of wall, so we're good. The warden ability has been used at perfect time to soak up the second eagle artillery fire. You should always try to protect your kill squad from the eagle by using freeze spells and the warden ability. The clan castle troops are out now, it's super minions this time too. We can easily destroy them with the help of a poison spell. A freeze spell can also be used to reduce the damage taken. The attack is going fine so far. We have the kill squad pushing through the center and the witches clearing up the sides. The troops on the flanks are really important. The attack might fail if they go down early. This attack strategy works on almost all types of base designs, but it works the best on certain war bases that has defenses along the sides. Before getting to the next attack, do consider subscribing to my channel for more awesome tutorials. Also leave a like to show your support. At number 3, we have the raged electro attack strategy. We are not talking about spamming electros and hoping for the best. I will show you how to funnel the electros properly and rack up 3 stars every single time. This attack doesn't require high-level heroes and siege machines are not necessary. Okay, let's get started with the tutorial. The air sweepers are pointing to these directions and the eagle artillery and enemy queen are located here. So attacking from this side is the best option here. We need to create this narrow path into the base for our electros. For that we need to clear out both the corners. We will use heroes at 9 o'clock for that purpose. At 6 o'clock we will use an electro and a baby dragon. Then we will release our electros and balloons, backed up by the Grand Warden. You should use the Grand Warden ability right before the first artillery strike. Use rage spells back to back. Use the freeze spells on air defenses, sweepers, and enemy queen according to the situation. The stone slammer should be used away from the main pack for the maximum value. Alright, let's deploy the king and queen here. They will clear the trash buildings to create a good funnel. This air defense will also get taken down in the process. On the other side, we will drop a baby dragon and an electro. Give them a few seconds to do their work. The main pack is out now. Followed by the Grand Warden. The stone slammer has also been deployed. As I said earlier, drop the rage spells early and use the Grand Warden ability right before the first eagle artillery strike. Using rage spells back to back helps the army push through the base with insane momentum. You can use the freeze spells on air sweepers, air defenses, and other key threats, but give high priority to the air sweepers as they can really mess up the attack. This TH11 attack strategy can shred down bases in less than 2 minutes, making it the fastest attack strategy at Town Hall 11. But it's at number 3 because it doesn't work well against spread out bases. So I recommend using this strategy only against compact bases. I have a complete guide on this attack strategy. It includes several live attacks with some more tricks and tips. I also explain the advantages and disadvantages of the army in that video, link is in the description. But don't click away now. We have more awesome strategies to cover here. At number 2, we have the IG Boich attack strategy. This is an interesting attack strategy similar to the Zap Witch, but with air support from the bats, making it an insanely powerful strategy that can shred down almost every base layout. Before starting the attack, we need to memorize the wizard tower placements because they're the main threat for our bats. Here we are starting the attack from this site as it grants early access to the Eagle Artillery and enemy clan castle. The enemy queen is not that big of a threat in this strategy. Okay, the first step is to drop an ice golem on each of the corners followed by around 3 bowlers and some witches. They will create a funnel for the main pack, which includes the remaining 3 golems, witches, bowlers, heroes and the log launcher. The rage spell will be used in the core, while the clan castle troops are being poisoned. Once our troops have wiped out the core, we will drop the bat spells from this corner. They will move in this direction, destroying every defenses in their path. We just need to poison the whiz towers. Alright, let's drop the funneling troops on each corners and give them a few seconds to clear out the trash. The kill squad will be down in a few. We will spread the bowlers and witches in a line behind the golems. This is more efficient and also reduces the risk of the artillery wiping all of them out at once. The clan castle troops are out now, and the rage spell has been used to boost our troops through the core, destroy the artillery and deal with the enemy queen. The core of the base is clear now, so let's drop all the bat spells. They will swarm up and can destroy defenses with like one shot. We have to time the freeze spells correctly. The wizard towers have the potential to fry the bats and ruin our attack any given time. This attack strategy is very powerful and easy to learn at the same time. Drop a like right now if you agree with me. And hey, before getting to our number 1 attack strategy, I will show you a bonus attack, an honorable mention to be precise. So don't click out of the video now. As of honorable mention, we have the Queen Charge Lavaloon attack strategy. I'm not a big fan of Lavaloon attack strategies, and I'm not that good at executing Queen Charge Lavaloon. But there's no denying that this strategy is easily among the top 3 attacks that you can use at Town Hall 11. In this strategy, we will use the Queen to break into the base, to destroy the enemy Queen, CC troops, the Eagle Artillery and basically destroy a quarter of the base. The purpose of our king here is to create the funnel and keep our queen inside the base. Super wall breakers are used to open a way to our queen's targets. The attack may go south if you open the wrong wall compartment. You might already know, always include the healers in the rage spells during a queen charge. The queen will heal up faster when overwhelmed by the defenses or enemy heroes. As for the enemy queen, freeze her. A max level enemy queen is always the biggest threat for our queen charge, so make sure to face her using a rage spell. The clan castle hasn't been lured yet, but we don't have much time left to wait for our queen to take M down. So we will start the lavaloon and deal with the CC troops midway. The stone slammer is out now, followed by 3 groups of balloons. Here we are using the slammer as a lava hound since we only have 1 hound in our deck. The haste spell is used to charge our balloons toward the inferno. Now we are deploying the second squad led by the lava hound. You should make sure to take down defenses outside the base using 1 or 2 balloons. This is done to make sure that our main pack stays in its path inside the base. Our queen is still going strong and is dealing with the enemy troops. We will use the Grand Warden ability at a suitable time, probably when the balloons come out of our siege machine. Also don't forget to carry some minions for cleanup, sometimes we might run out of time. So that's Queen Charge Lavaloon for you. Not a great example, but I believe you got the basic idea. Now let's move to the number 1 attack strategy of this list. At number 1, we have the hybrid attack strategy. I'm more of an air attacker, I love dragons and electro, but this is definitely the best ground attack I've used so far in Town Hall 11. Without further ado, let's get to the tutorial. In hybrid attack, you need to destroy a portion of the base using queen charge, preferably a quarter to the corner. Then we will destroy buildings on the other side to establish a funnel. This is done using the siege barracks or king, or both. This will leave an L-shaped path in the base, creating this L-shaped path as the main goal. Then we will deploy the hybrid army from one end, they will steamroll this path. This narrow path enables us to take maximum advantage of the heal spells. So that's all, now watch the attack carefully. Alright, let's deploy our queen around 12 o'clock backed up by the healers. We used 2 wizards for funneling purposes and a scout balloon. Always try to carry 1 or 2 scout balloons in queen charge attacks as they can save your healers from potential air mines. The super wall breakers have opened up the base. You can use regular wall breakers too, but I recommend using the supers as their chances of failing are incredibly low in comparison, which is really important in a strategy that expects the queen to go inside the base. Now is the time to deploy our king and the machine, they will clear out the sides as we planned earlier. The queen is doing fine so far. We will use our skeleton spell on the enemy queen to distract her from ours. The hog miner army is out now. We will drop the Grand Warden to support them. We have 3 heal spells and the Warden ability to use on the main army, so let's use them wisely according to the situation. Hey! I have an in-depth guide of the hybrid attack strategy in my channel where I break down the strategy on different types of bases. I also shared many tips and tricks in that video. So do check that out after finishing this video.